Hello everybody! It's been a while since I recorded a talking head video because I still have lots of footage from the Great Britain where we spent 2 months of this summer, and I put together all these small videos that I captured there, and I still have lots of video footage, and it's enough to make a couple more short films about our time there. But I want to share with you our current situation, our current plans, and what do we do, what we plan to do, and what's on my mind. So let's go. If you're interested to know what's going on in our lives, welcome to this vlog. First of all, now I'm having a session. I'm studying psychology. I'm doing my master's degree in it, and due to the war situation in Ukraine, all studies are distant, so it's well, it's kind of convenient, although probably not so good when you listen to professors live, because you can get distracted easily when it's on Zoom. But still, Zoom technology is perfect and pretty much good. I mean, maybe not perfect, but I quite like it and appreciate this opportunity to study remotely. Pete studying as well. He's doing MBA, and he has full-time distance studies in a UK university, and he's pretty busy as well. So we swap Naomi between each other and try to find enough time for both of us to study. Nobody of us works, of course. We still live from savings, and so far it's good, but we are a bit worried about the future, of course. And Peter is trying to look for a job. I'm still going to study for a while, at least for half of a year. I enrolled for a CBT course from a Ukrainian university. I mean, it's not university, it's a Ukrainian organization for cognitive therapy. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, if you don't know. And this is the most science-based method of therapy these days. It means that there are lots of experiments and researches on how it works and if it's effective, and they proved it is. So I'm more science-oriented these days rather than mystical thinking, and as I was in the past, more into esoterics and things that are not proved. So I don't know if it's due to my age or just life experience, but I prefer methods that you can literally prove, and CBT is one of them. So I'm really looking forward for this course, which starts in the middle of October and will last till the end of June, and there will be like 10 modules, I guess, practical modules. My friends left our place soon after we came back from the UK, and it was pretty sad that they have to leave. They went back to Kiev, to Ukraine, and they just have something to do there, which can't be postponed anymore, and it's a bit quiet in the house. Although I have a different feeling now. I definitely enjoy living in a commune. I like it when the people are around, not just people, I mean friends, and it's nice. I like this feeling. But now I perceive ourselves as a family unit, like we are different people, of course, me, Pete and Naomi, but as a family, as a unit, we function together. By the way, related to this topic of unit or a system, I'm reading a very interesting book now about systemic family therapy. It's an approach which looks at the family as a system in which members complement each other and regard it as a whole. It means that you cannot treat just one member of the family, you have to treat all of them together if there's some problem, to fix this problem. and it's really interesting. I'm planning to continue develop my YouTube channel, and I'm still not sure what exactly, if I'm gonna narrow it to some topics like psychology and I don't know, travels, or I'm gonna do videos on different subjects and different situations and things that are happening in our family. At the moment I tend to do the second, and so far it's been more about traveling and a bit about Kaizen, which has to do with psychology. So I think I'm gonna keep on going in this direction, and let me know if you want to know from me something specific, if you're interested, or maybe just tell me why you watch my channel. I'll be very grateful for your feedback, because at this stage I still don't have lots of subscribers, but I want to grow my channel and I want to be useful as well. On the one hand, I'm doing it because it's a part of what I want to do. I want to develop my videography skills, and I'm really into videography these days. I even got a new toy to play with, a gimbal, and I don't have enough time to really master it now, but I already tried it, and there will be some footage I'll show you a bit later. I'd like to produce more cinematic videos, and that's the reason why I've got the gimbal. It allows you to make more smooth movements and add this sort of cinematic look to your videos. So I still have to learn how to use it properly, but I'm looking forward to it. So at the moment we are in our Bulgarian house in a tiny village, and I don't know where we're gonna end up in a month or so. So far we have plans of going to Slovakia, where Pete's friend lives, and she's going to get married, and we're invited to her wedding. So we're going for 10 days to Bratislava and Liptovský Mikuláš, which is a mountain town in Slovakia. I've never been to Slovakia yet, so I'm looking forward to it. After we return to Bulgaria again, and I have 2 days of my CBT studies, and what happens next I don't know at all, because it's kind of cold time will start, although in Bulgaria it's a bit warmer here than in Ukraine and Western Europe. It stays warm for a long time, I hope, but I wouldn't like to stay here for winter, because this house is perfect in summer. When it's very hot outside, it's pretty cool inside, but in winter, when it's cold outside, it gets really chilly inside, and the system of warming it up is not perfect. You need to make it warm with wood and doing it all the time, and still it's not gonna be super warm. We already tried it because we came here in March, and there were first days, or even a week, I don't know anymore, was very cold. Even though my mother gave me cold showers when I was a child, and I'm not complaining, it was cool, super cool. One of my first memories is when I was 3 years old, and we had a short swim in a cold water in Galaseyevo Park in Kiev. It was snowy outside and frosty, and I remember this feeling of burn on my skin when I came out, and it wasn't cold, it was just nice and warm on my body. But anyway, it didn't help to maintain this state forever, and even though I always end my warm showers with cold showers with cold water, I'm still freezing. Peter is much more warm, I mean as a body warm. I think we'll go somewhere for winter if Peter won't find a job, which is both good and not very good. I prefer stability in this situation, in this pretty unstable world situation, our piece of stability. But well, we're having what we're having, so we'll see. We still have quite a lot of work in this house, which we can do ourselves. We need to hire somebody, fixing the roof, for example, and probably will stay a month or a bit more after we come back from Slovakia here, and then we'll go somewhere. Anyway, the most of my thoughts and worries are with Ukraine, and I really follow the news every day and try not to do it too much, because if I do it too much, especially reading about possibility of nuclear war and what's happening in the hot zones now, doesn't add necessarily to my peace of mind, and then I literally notice how my anxiety level raises up and I need to do something. I need to switch to something that will calm me down. And what calms me down really is playing with my daughter, spending time with her, and being here and now with her. Also cooking. This feeling of baking something like bread or making a cake is really soothing and calming down. And reading, I don't read fiction, very rarely, although I miss it. I just don't have time for reading fiction. So as I mentioned, I'm reading this book on systemic family therapy. And I cannot but mention exercise. It's really soothing and bringing you back to reality. I use Down Dog app. I'm not promoting it, I don't have any referral links. I guess I have to check, maybe I have. If I have, I'll leave it in the description below. It is a really good one. It's like a future app because it's completely customizable. You can choose how much time you want to do your exercise and the level of your physical level, and it's a very good quality videos. The Russian translation they have, Ukrainian they don't have, but it's also available in English, which is a universal language, of course, and a couple of more in languages. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be really grateful if you share what's on your mind now, and I want to know who my viewers are, so let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye bye.